Hi foodies, welcome back to Amma's cooking recipes. Today we'll prepare a chole bhature recipe. It's a quick chole bhature recipe. We can prepare a chole as quick as possible and bhature also. It's a perfect tasty and perfect texture and perfect fluffy bhaturis I prepared. Let's begin the recipe. Here in a 3 cups of water I just added 1 tablespoon of dried amla and 2 teaspoons of tea powder. I just preparing the tea decoction for chole curry. Here our tea decoction is nicely done. Keep it aside. Here I soaked my chole. 2 cups of chole soaked for 6 hours and nicely washed the chole. In a cooker I just added a 4 tablespoon of oil and I am just adding a whole garam masala. It's a cloves, cinnamon and badi elaichi, choti elaichi, it's a star flower and 1 teaspoon jeera. Just fry nicely. Now I am adding a 2 big onions paste. It's a 1 cup of onion paste and just fry the onions paste nicely into the oil. Here our onions are nicely done. Now I am adding a 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste and 1 cup of fresh tomato puree and just fry well. Just cook nicely. Here our tomatoes are fried nicely in the oil and 1 tablespoon dhania powder and 1 teaspoon red chilli powder. I added half teaspoon of turmeric and 2 teaspoon of chole masala. Just fry nicely. Now I am adding the soaked chole. Just mix well. Now I just straining our tea decoction. Here our 2 cups of chole, I just added 3 cups of decoction and now I am added a salt and half teaspoon of baking soda to cook our chole perfectly. Just cooked in a medium flame in a cooker in 6 whistles. See, after 6 whistles our chole is ready. See the gravy of our chole. It's a perfect chole curry. We can add the potato, 1 boiled potato if necessary. Once you check how our chole is boiled nicely, that's it. Just I will give the good tadka for our chole to give a good color. In a 2 tablespoon oil, I just added 1 green chilli and little ginger and little hing. Just fry well. Here I am adding half teaspoon of Kashmiri red chilli powder. Just fry well and add into the curry. That's it. Here our tasty chole is ready. Now we'll prepare the bhature. Here I soaked half cup of suji in 1 cup of water for 1 hour. Now I am adding 2 cups of maida and half teaspoon of baking soda, little salt and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Just mix well. Here add the suji also, strain the excess water. And now add the suji. For 2 cups of maida I just adding the half cup of suji. That too I soaked for 1 hour. Just mix once. Now I am adding half cup of curd. Remaining I just adding water little by little to make a soft dough. Make sure to add the water little by little only. Here our soft dough is ready. Now I will mash this dough nicely. It's soft hand only. No need to give any pressure for this dough. Just I mash the dough with adding some oil softly. Approximately 5 minutes I mashed this dough. In this way tap the dough nicely. See, after 5 minutes our dough texture is in this way. Just apply some oil to the dough. Apply the oil to the bowl also, so that our dough will not sticky, and covered with the wet cloth. And now I am transferring this dough into the cooker, and with whistle I just covering the with whistle, so that any air will not get into the cooker. I just gonna leave in this way for 1 hour. See, after 1 hour our dough is ready. I just adding 1 tablespoon oil. See, now our dough texture is sticky. Is the perfect dough. Now I just simply mashing with a soft hand for 2 more minutes. Now I am making the balls in this way. Make sure to make the balls without any foldings. Then only our bhature will come perfectly. In this way we need to make our bhature balls. Make sure to apply the oil also, and just I made all the balls and covered with wet cloth and leave it for 15 to 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, here our soft balls are ready. I just slowly roll the bhature. Don't give pressure to the dough. In this way we need to make our bhature. In a hot oil I just adding the bhature. Make sure the oil must be too hot. And now I am turning the bhature in this way. Once half puffed the bhature, you just make sure to turn the bhature quickly. See the fluffy bhature. It's a super taste and it's a super quick tasty recipe. Is it? Let's see one more. In the same way I made the all bhatures. If you like my recipe, don't forget like, share, subscribe and comment. Thanks for watching.